guys, how are you? Wanted to jump on and give you an updated tour of my perfume collection. It's, modest, but it has changed since the last time I filmed one of these, which was maybe 6 months ago. And also there's been some sort of change of heart on certain perfumes. So maybe a little bit of decluttering as well. And also I do have a few empties. I feel very accomplished. I have gone through some empties and I would like to share those with you. So let's get started. All right, so here it is in all its glory. It would be good. I'm striving just to have everything I love on one tray. I really don't need more perfumes than what can fit on one tray. So that is my goal, but here we go. All right, so first off, Byredo. Nothing's really changed here. We have the Velvet Haze, a beautiful patchouli scent, a little bit mysterious, strong, I would say strong patchouli right here. Gypsy Water, it's my first love and got me into this whole fragrance situation. So it's a perfect signature scent, very, light, and it's beautiful. Slow Dance. Slow Dance is, I'd say it's more of a winter scent. To me, it smells a little incensey, although I don't think that's in the scent profile. But it is a beautiful winter sort of incense vibe, and it has a lot of longevity, as does Velvet Haze. Gypsy Water, not so much. Bibliothèque, another beautiful sort of cherry, a little bit sweet. It does smell like a library. I do have a video on it in my other videos. It's, I would also say, a fall winter scent. And I'm going to put those over here for now. All right, so Jo Malone, Mimosa and Cardamom. I just talked about this a lot, so I'm not going to go into any detail about that. Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. This one is actually typically my summer scent. So beginning June, I'm going to wear this all of June, July, and August. I fell in love with this last year. It's not your typical vanilla, so don't go out and blind buy it. It's got sort of a desert feel. It was based off of the Burning Man festival, and it's definitely not what you expect. I didn't like it at first, but I love it. So beginning June 1, I'm going to be wearing that one. All right, we have Dylan Blue. I have tried to love Dylan Blue. I love the bottle. But I'm going to actually declutter this right now. I don't wear it. I don't like it. I try and I just don't. So, this is actually going to be a declutter, fragrance right here. All right. Guerlain Insolence, a violet balm. So, this one, it's pretty. I probably won't purchase it again, but I'm going to hope to love it someday soon. Whoop. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. The doorbell rang. All right. So, getting back to where we were with Mon Guerlain. Mon Guerlain was one of my first loves when I smelled it last year, and I said, oh, it's going to be a forever scent for me. I'm not so sure it's going to be a forever scent. I do love it. It's just, I always gravitate towards something else, but it's, definitely a beautiful scent. So it's just not going to be one of my forevers. We have La Petite Robe Noire. This one is a cherry, very sort of, to me, it's an unusual cherry fragrance. It smells like a strawberry jam in a country store. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to probably wear it in the fall because it reminds me of fall activities, sort of a colonial type thing in New England. So I'll be wearing this one. And then one of the new additions is this EDT. It's Panier de Suns. It is orange blossom, and it is a beautiful scent. This company also makes candles. They make other bath products. More to come on it. The more I smell it, the more I like it, but I haven't really had a long time to test it yet. So more to come on this one. And let's start putting some of these back. Another new addition for me, I just tried the Juliet Has a Gun Pear Ink. So this is a new release from Juliet Has a Gun. I have to say this blind buy for me was a fail. I don't like the fragrance at all. It's actually almost sort of a visceral like dislike. So I'm going to declutter this one. I don't get the pear note. I just get sort of a, okay, I'm just going to say it smells like BO to me. And I'm sure it's just me because everyone talks about how beautiful. It's a light pear scent. I just don't get it. I wish I did, but I don't. So this one is going to be decluttered over here with Dylan Blue. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Coco Mademoiselle and actually talk about these Chanels. So of course, this is just what I've already had in my collection. This is like one of my very first perfumes that I had for 10 years or 20 years. You know, probably not that long, but before my perfume obsession in 2020. So always love this. It's a mainstay. And then this was a new edition this year, the L'Eau Privée. So I did a whole video on this, and you know, this is a beautiful scent, but it's meant as a bedtime scent. So you wear it when you go to bed. It disappears pretty much, you know, very quickly. So it can be used as a daytime scent for folks that like something really light, but I do love it. I'll probably repurchase it, even though it kind of disappears, but you get sort of addicted to it. So always going to bed with it, you get addicted to it. And love the bottles there. Really pretty. This is a new addition to my collection, Coromandel Chanel. So, okay, I'm going to be dating myself here, guys, and I haven't heard anyone else talk about this. So let me know if you have this fragrance, or if you've tried it, or if you've tried the original formula of Obsession by Calvin Klein. So Obsession from Calvin Klein came out in 1985. And it was like the biggest thing since sliced bread when that fragrance came out. It's like, oh my God, like it was everywhere. You could smell it everywhere. It was so distinctive. I absolutely loved it. I was like, you know, young, of course, but I love that. And then of course the formula got changed somewhere along the line. I stopped wearing it because my future mother-in-law wore it, and then I was like, oh my God, I cannot wear this fragrance anymore. Long story, but we won't go into that right now. But so, you know, I stopped wearing it, and then of course I rebought it like a while ago, and it was just like completely not the same fragrance. This one smells almost like they sold the formula to Chanel and they're making it under this name. But please let me know if I'm the only one that thinks that, or if anyone remembers the very, very original 1985 version of Obsession. All right, enough about that. But I do love this. I love it. I completely love it. It's you know, it's like a patchouli. There's definitely a patchouli thing going on here. So you've got to love patchouli and you might like this one. All right, so that is Chanel right there. And let's see what else we've got. I don't want to mess these up. We have Lilac Love. So this one was really a great purchase for me this year. Absolutely love it. It's just like a lilac chocolate bomb. It is so beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. I'm not wearing it enough. I should wear it more. All right, and then an oldie but goodie that I have is Iris Prima. This one was my February fragrance. I try to wear like a fragrance every month so that I get to really experience it instead of changing them all the time. So Iris Prima is just a beautiful, beautiful scent. As you can see, the bow fell off. I'm hoping to use this up so I can get a full size. But it's like a leathery, it's an iris, obviously. There's leather. It's just beautiful. I have a video that I go into detail on that, so I won't go into detail. All right, then talking about my vanillas, these are also pretty new, but I also have videos on them. So this is like such a great find this year. It's Eau de Toilette Vanille by Outremmer. I got this out on Anthropology, $18. And it is a beautiful cupcake vanilla. And actually, you would think maybe this doesn't stick around, but actually I've been testing it. This has a lot of longevity. Of course, it's like a skin scent, you know, but it sticks around. So $18 cupcake vanilla, Anthropology. This one is La Vanilla. So this is pure vanilla from the Healthy Fragrance La Vanilla. This is also just a pure vanilla. This is more like vanilla extract, and this is actually more like clean, refreshing for summer, and this one might be more for, you know, colder weather, I would imagine, but they're both light, so you could wear them at any time, of course. But those are good vanillas. And then I have my Penhaligons here. Full-size Penhaligons. So the new one here, let's just get to that, is Bluebell. And this was a blind buy, which I need to stop. Everyone listening to the video and me, we all need to stop blind buying. It can become very costly, and if you have a mistake, it's not too good. So Bluebell, you know, I love Penhaligon #1. This one is always sold out. I was so curious about it. I did see someone else talk about it, and I've seen a lot of people talk about it, that they absolutely love it. It's an eau de toilette. It is, it's blue. It's just pretty. Like, I just like, oh, I really want to try that. So I don't know what possessed me to get the big bottle, but I don't love it. You know, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It actually reminds me a little bit of, you know what? There's one more that I forgot. Hold on one second. I've got one more fragrance. And that is Gucci Memoir. Okay, so it reminds me a little bit of Gucci Memoir. Not, you know, not in the sense of, it's not really chamomile, and it's definitely different, but it's that same green, herby fragrance. So it is like, I'm sure, walking through a forest of bluebells with frost. But, you know, it's gonna take me a while to see if I like this. But anyway, so this is my new one. Well, to be determined. Okay. Of course, Artemisia, I love it. Beautiful white floral, vanilla, dry down. And the favorite, not my favorite, but I'm gonna work on it. It was a gift for Christmas, so I'm just committed to it, to working on that one. So yeah, so then that leaves us with, oh, two more. I actually forgot one. Couple. So Gucci Memoir, this is a chamomile, very like light fragrance. Just a reminder, please subscribe. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm giving away 2 roller balls of this. So please hit subscribe, comment, like this video, and once I hit 100, I will randomly choose 2 subscribers to win one of these roller balls. But this is a nice fragrance. It's a little bit different. I think it's unisex, of course, and it's just a kind of a refreshing chamomile. It's sort of like a good out of the shower fragrance. Actually, that's what I'm using for it for now. Okay, so that is Gucci. And then last but not least, we have this one here. Of course, Chanel #5. I have the straight Perfume. So this is, you know, a dab will do you. This is the concentrated Perfume version. And because I broke the seal, I actually keep it in its box because it's so potent just sitting out, and I don't want it to evaporate. But love having this little guy in my collection. It reminds me of my dad. When I was little, he went on a business trip. I was like 10 or so, and he brought me back a tiny little bottle like this. He must have got it, like, it's so out of character for him to do that, so I'm not sure why he gave it to me and not my mom, but it reminds me of him because of that, so it's nice to have it. All right, so, but I do keep it nicely tucked away because I do not want it to evaporate. So we've decluttered 2, the Pear Ink and Dylan Blue. And then I just wanted to quickly go through a few empties that I have, feeling so accomplished about it. All right, so the first one was, I have used all of Vanilla Woods. This is a really nice like pear, vanilla, rose fragrance. To me, this is best in the cold weather, so I really was trying to use it up all winter so that, you know, I just use it up. And so it's a very calming, calming essential oil as well. But anyway, this got used up in January. So that is all gone. Then we have Fresh, the grapefruit. This one, I'm going to tell you, it's beautiful. It's refreshing. I actually used it all the time coming out of the shower, just like spraying it on, but it goes away pretty quickly, and it just doesn't seem to have any longevity or last. So I'm going to say I'm not going to be rebuying. I'm not going to be repurchasing this. I'm also not going to repurchase this. It's really beautiful, but I have other vanillas that I like better, and I'm hoping to like better in the future. So I'm not going to repurchase that one. And then also the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, the EDT version. Also, I did a video about this. This is beautiful, but I'm not going to repurchase it because I don't like the bottle, number one. I'd rather just put on the actual Coco Mademoiselle Perfume. I like the bottle better. And this one also doesn't have a lot of longevity. And it's missing actually what I really like about Coco Mademoiselle. So I'm not going to be rebuying that. And then last but not least, we have a tiny little with sage and sea salt. This was just a tiny version, but I did use it up. I personally, this is not one of my favorites. It's very pretty, but I'm not going to repurchase it. I'm just not so crazy about it. But I feel accomplished by all these folks have been used up. Feeling really good about that. All right, so that's my current collection. Those are my 2 declutters, and those are my empties. So that's where I'm at in May of 2021. Let me know how all your collections are coming, and I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.